Hey, cat. Well, due to one guy's request, how to get Milla in darkest days? The fastest way to get Milla, tons of Milla. Um, there is no, I mean, there is a fastest way, but it's not fucking fast. Like it's still gonna take a grind. Best way to get money if you're lazy, then, oh, if you're strong and lazy, you do this fucking expedition bullshit, right? One run can give you like 200, 300K, depending how lucky you get. Um, Maybe I'll upload the entire open map to like you can just plan out your fucking routes because every time you go in, this map is the same. So you don't have to like waste time going to these dead areas. You just go beeline it to all these money nodes. And you see on the top left right here, uh, this already is like 4K, like 4.5K, whatever. Um, each run takes around like 10, 20 minutes. So it's not like it's short. It still takes time to do that. Uh, but basically, yeah, 200, 300K. Maybe they buffed it. I haven't tried it with the new patch yet. Other ways, you just fucking farm, to be honest. I literally run through Twilight. Takes me 10 minutes to do my route for this little guy right here to be full. And, oops. And then you just plop it in. Bam. And as you see with all this stuff, oh, titanium, fancy. And then, out of all this equipment, helmet, well, just a helmet. You basically take your R grade and your N grade stuff and you fucking sell it. And it takes so long because they cap you out at 20, like per sell. So then I would just go to Mr. Burns right here. Trade, go to locker. Uh, ooh, come on, come on. Sort by grade this way. Oh shit. And yeah, here it is. And then I just start loading them up. Of course, only 20 at a time right here. See these 20, 75K. Easy. So all these back to 75K. And if we want to extrapolate that, let me bust out a little calculator. 75K times 20, 420. So if I go into my locker, this little number 1200, this little number 1200. Let's say I have like 400 usable stuff, very unlikely. That gives me 2000 items to sell, right? Out of 2000 items divided by 20, that's 100 as a multiplier. So 100 times 75,000. And if I were to sell the entire inventory, it's basically like 7.5 million Milla. That's probably more because it's rarities different. SR is going to cost more, stuff like that. And we just saw with N grade, R grade, it's going to cost more. So rough estimation, 7.5 million Milla, probably bottom line at least. So how to get a lot of equipment then? Well, you just open your map, you see red house, equipment right here, red house, equipment right here, red house, equipment right here. You just bounce between equipment right here, right here, right here. I usually just hover these three spots in Morgan Valley, and it's enough. You don't need to spend too much time. Money will kind of flow to you. So those three houses, you can even go into Twilight. You can go to Hollow Tour. You can go to Harsh Winter if you're strong enough. Hollow Tour usually, because their houses respawn faster. It'll take like 3-4 minutes for the red houses to respawn versus like it's like 30 minutes to an hour in Sand Creek. So that's how you just get equipment, and that's usually the only fast way to get Milla. Of course, there's the daily route. You see all these daily quests right here. These give I think they give money. I could be wrong. You know, let's go check. Alicia. Ba, 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 ba. Here you go. No, no money. Just XP. All right. Other ways to get money, lonetree, right? Your daily rewards. Your Milla depends on how high you go per 5. I get around like 200k per run, I believe. So 600k a day just for helping people out with lonetree. It's always very nice. So another fast way to get money. Uh, the last way to get money is your outposts. Give me a sec. Outpost per night, 1700, 1700. I have like 8 of them. It only gives me like 13k every hour, give or take. So you could stay AFK for money, but it's not the fastest way. It's not even a fast way. I used to do it way back when, but now it's unnecessary. So fastest way in the end to get Milla, I honestly think is expedition. The only bad part is you need to have jacked people, like your residents. You only need one squad. You can have a shit squad and then a main squad. So like I have Liam super carrying that team. Put Liam, I put Luna. It doesn't even matter which fucking resident you put. It's their gear that matters, you know? So like even though these are +0, just slap on. I just slapped on a random SSR to him to just help kill faster. But basically, with Liam and the sub or this Krinkov, he just carries everything. So I just have Liam and Kayla with +11s, previously +5s, just you know destroy it for me. Armor is a little important, but it's not too important. So it's whatever. So yeah, that's basically what you need. 4 jacked people, or at least 2 jacked people for expedition. And then you're fine. And you just have cannon fodder throughout. Oh yeah, I guess you also need a bunch of gas if you don't have gas. A lot of people ask, oh, where do you buy gas? Where do you get tons of gas? It's like, you just buy them from the guy. You know, Burns sells gas. He always sells gas. Here's gas right here. I don't know how you can run out of gas, if I were to say so, because I have around like 3,000 gas. So yeah, I would say that's the easiest brain dead, like one brain cell way to get Milla fast. But if you want to play the game, you know, hunt the flowers that show up on your map, hunt all the reds, go into Hollow Tour, just start hunting squiddos, and it it you'll get money. You know, it's if you think a million is a lot, I think you can get a million maybe within a couple hours, which is pretty good because you know how are you gonna spend a million? That's just, I mean, unless you're upgrading SSR, then like that's 4 upgrades. That's still really good for a couple hours, you know, just for 4 fails. But yeah, that's probably the best way to get Milla. Well, that'll be it. Bye bye.